All right, so we're back with with me still being sick and deciding to talk about Chainsaw Man chapter 187. So if you are not caught up, then you probably should have watched this video because we're going to discuss the things that happen in Chainsaw Man chapter 187. But if you are caught up, feel free to listen to me ramble and probably get a bunch of stuff wrong. With that, with that out of the way, um, this chapter was definitely something. So there are a lot of people going around saying that, yo, the Death Devil is weak, bro. The Death Devil fucking sucks, bro. And quite frankly, I would have to agree because, like, she gets her ass kicked throughout this entire chapter. Like, bro, like she score up on fake Chainsaw Man or whatever this is. Like, she has the fighting stance, like she's about to box and scrap, but she gets folded like an omelet. Like, bro, it is ridiculous. And yeah, she gets like cut in half and stuff multiple times throughout the chapter. Um, but we do know what one of her abilities is, and one of her abilities is that if she's like cut in half and she touches you, she's able to like absorb your life and rise from the dead. So, which I mean, it makes sense because if this is the alleged Death Devil, I mean, it makes sense that that's her power. I don't imagine what else it would be. You know, it would be stupid if like, oh yeah, I'm the Death Devil, but I have the ability to, I don't know, set shit on fire. Even though, now that I think about it, if this is the Death Devil, this is gonna get dark. If this is the Death Devil, she technically could have a lot of abilities that we don't know about because death just doesn't happen in a certain way. Death can happen in any way. You get like you could be walking and like you could get hit by something, like you could be set on fire, shot on fire punch, you know. So she could have a bunch of other abilities that we don't know about just yet because this is her, like, basically after her revealing that, oh yeah, I'm the Death Devil. So she could have a bunch of other abilities. I didn't think about that while I was reading the chapter, but she could have that. Will she? I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, her absorption ability is cool. Obviously, it reminds me of n- kind of like Cell a little bit from Dragon Ball, to where if Cell basically stabbed you with his tail, he could absorb your life essence. So that's kind of what that reminds me of. So yeah, she gets beat up. She knows boxing. Wait, hold on. You definitely karate. My bad. She knows karate, which is interesting. If you're a devil, like if you're the Death Devil, I don't think you need to box your enemies. I'm pretty sure you could just like cast a spell to kill to kill whoever you want to. I'm pretty sure if she wanted to, she could just be like, you know what, stupefy, like, you know, her enemies or whatever just evaporate into dust or whatever. But I, this video is gonna be fun to edit because I have ideas for what I want some of this stuff to be. I'm just thinking about this. But yeah, so I don't know why she knows boxing. I mean karate, but whatever. She's quirky. But yeah, so the chapter goes on. Uh, the Death Devil claims that she's gonna save Chainsaw Man in 3 seconds, but she gets split in half again, and yeah, that's basically the end of the chapter. She got decapitated, and now she's on the floor, crying, asking for forgiveness. Now, obviously, this goes without saying, but this is not the end of the Death Devil. Like, if this is all that she could do, and she's been hyped up for a very long time, and it's literally just like the fake Chainsaw Man, Justice Devil, whoever this is. If it's literally just like bro, just cutting her in half like that, because mind you, this ain't the real Chainsaw Man. This is not Denji. This is somebody else. Okay, like what this Chainsaw Man said in the last chapter. Like, bro said, I have like the Justice Devil inside of me, so it could be the Justice Devil. I don't know how, like, it would be able to look like Chainsaw Man, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. But this is definitely not the end of the Death Devil. I imagine that Next week, we're going to get more a look into what else she can do. Because, like I said, this is not the end of it. Because if it is, Fujimoto is supposed to get so many like death threats, and so many people are going to drop Chainsaw Man. But I believe in Fujimoto because, once again, same author who has made Chainsaw Man Part 1 and who has made Fire Punch. So I don't believe that this is all she can do. Now, what can she do? Like I said, going back to what I said earlier about like the death happening in different ways, she could have different abilities, which, like I said, I didn't think about it until I just talked about that point. But she could have that, which would be super interesting because normally if a devil is a certain type of devil, that's it. It's not like, it's not like when Makima was the control devil, she was like able to like control fire or something. So yeah, I really don't know. I really don't know. I'm excited to see what happens. And see, once again, I say this a lot, and it's a double-edged sword, but there are times where I'm glad to where we don't have spoilers for Chainsaw Man, because it makes people think about a lot of theories when they're not sipping over Death Devil. Come up with like some really good theories about this, because I saw people saying that like, oh, what if the Death Devil's like the Blood Devil secretly or something? And if we had spoilers, we would know. Well, well, actually, not really, but I'm still gonna say this point because I just thought of it. But people would be like, well, no, your theory's wrong because the spoilers say X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z. So without those, we're basically kind of just sitting and just wondering about what's gonna happen next week, where we're gonna go, and all the other good stuff. So, like I said, the Death Devil is not packed up. She's not done yet. She's definitely not. Um, do I think we're gonna stay in this perspective next week? Honestly, I don't know. And the only reason why I say this is because in a lot of other shonens, to where like something important will happen, we'll go to like another perspective to kind of keep us on edge for a little bit. And I would imagine that this is pretty important because we're being introduced to allegedly the Death Devil. I'm gonna say Death Devil in quotation marks, to the alleged Death Devil that's been hyped up for a really long time. And yeah, like to see her with her head cut off and like begging for forgiveness is honestly like, damn, dude, you talked all that shit. You're like, hey, yo, Chainsaw Man, I'm about to box with you, bro. And I'm gonna save you in 3 seconds, and then you're split apart on the floor like some Legos. Hey, me personally, if I was the Death Devil, I wouldn't let that slide. I would just be like, you know what, man? You know what, Chainsaw Man? Alleged Chainsaw Man, you know what I have for you? Here, take this present. It's a bomb. Psych, you're dead. Wait, what? Anyways, I don't know why bomb came into my head, but yeah, you get what I mean though. Like, I would take that. Me personally, I would not take that sitting down. Like, I would get my get back, Death Devil. Get back? What the bro? Am I in the hood right now? Anyways, so what were your thoughts on this chapter? What were your thoughts on this chapter? Do you think that we're gonna stay in this perspective next week? Do you think we're gonna go back to actual Chainsaw Man and Asa, or do you think we're just gonna go to, I don't know, Yoshida and family being like, so we're pretty lame, aren't we? Because like, you know, oh no, family left. Never mind. You think we're just gonna go back to Yoshida and him being like, damn, dude, kind of cringe. What do you think, Fumiko? What do you think? Do you think I'm cringe, or do you think I'm cool? Like, which, by the way, we still don't know how Fumiki pulled off that trick of her being dead and then like her not being dead. I still want answers on that one. But anyways, what do you think is gonna happen next week? Do you think that we're gonna get the identity of the fake Chainsaw Man? And you know, what do you think is gonna happen next week? How long do you think Chainsaw Man is gonna be around for? Because I would imagine. Well, I don't know if this is like the final arc. Nothing has been said about this at all. I'm just saying. But how long do you think he's gonna be around for? Because I'm gonna feel sad whenever we get that last chapter, unless Fuji's gonna make something else. But anyways, with all that being said, thank you for listening to me ramble, and I will see you all in the next video.